It is Sunday, April 21st, 2024. I'm out here at Irwindale Speedway for Fabulous Fords Forever. This is my first time ever filming this one. I brought my Mustang out. There's going to be a lot of great Mustangs and other amazing Fords at this event. I used to go to it years ago when it was still at Knott's Berry Farm, but it's to film it, it's usually on the same day as Pomona. This year it is not, so I'm here filming it and we'll be bringing it to you. So let's go get started right now. So all these great cars rolling in. As I always say, if you ever do an event at Irwindale Speedway, if you can enter a car, it's worth it because you can get in a little early. That's usually how I do it when I film these, plus I can get some of the great rolling shots.
Have a great day.
So next week we're off to Chino Corn Feed Run on Saturday on the 27th. The 28th I'm still planning on doing stuff now with just my sister. We're just having a going with her to Disneyland. My daughter decided she's going to go with her mother that day. So if my sister decides she wants to do something else, then I will be filming something else on that day. Going into early May, we've got Riverside Show and Go on the 4th. If I can, I will go out Friday night for the Temecula Rod Run, the cruise on Friday night. That one's still a maybe, so I'm not putting it on the tentative list, which, by the way, the tentative list will be in the comment section of the video shortly after the video posts, and tells you where I'm planning on going. All the great events coming up here in Southern California. All right, thanks. Lots of cars still rolling in. Like I said, the show is heavy on the Mustangs. I believe I mentioned that. Of course, yesterday we were at a Mopar show. Sorry, there's no GM show tomorrow. Sedan. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. It helps us with the algorithm. Leave a comment on the video. Your favorite car or cars or trucks or whatever. Does help us out. I realize most people watch on a TV. So to like on a TV, you have to hit pause, go over to the thumbs up symbol. To comment, you might as well just break out your phone, your tablet, or your computer. Also, tell a friend about the channel you think might be interested in car show videos. The Ford Cortina English Ford. mentioned later on there will be drag racing going on as well. As soon as they get set up for that. Some of the cars in the car show area. The Mustang area seems to be the most filled in, so I'm going to start there.
And he's still a little nervous around, but it's like, if I'm there, just chill out, and then just go lay down.
This Mach 1 right here. Not sure if I'm too close to the speaker system or not.
Yeah, they lean a little more, they lean a little more.
With a 69 coupe. So we got a 68 GT coupe. There's 68 Mustang. All right, so we're back to my car, the Fox body. It's appeared on the channel several times before. On this car about 9 years. So I'm guessing this must be a 40th anniversary edition. Mine's actually a 25th anniversary edition. It has a little thing on the dash. Although from what I understand, I think every 90 Mustang had the same thing on the dash, so. It's got like a transformer theme. So coming up the second weekend in May, we've got Long Beach Swap Meet on that Sunday. That Saturday, I realized Culver City Car Show is going on. I cannot go that day. I've got a all-day concert at the Rose Bowl that day. I'm going to with my daughter.
Hey, what are you guys?
Sometimes you gotta do family stuff.
That are store.
It definitely has a theme going on.
It looks like
I did the entire Mopar show yesterday. No music. I get here and they have giant speakers. It's usually Irwindale's an easy one to shoot because the only speakers are usually over by the racetrack. Again, now they think they've done with their sound check. We get a little reprieve from having to worry about copyright. Just early Fox. Also, June 1st, I am doing Malaise Days at the Automobile Driving Museum. It's back on again. So if you own a 72 to 95 vehicle, especially a quirky one, that's definitely a great show to go to. Put on by Malaise Motors, the Facebook group. And of course, I'm going to be doing 2 days of Santa Maria Cruise and Nationals this year. Friday night cruise as well as the show on Saturday. A couple more Fox bodies. This one's got a fake sunset plate on it. In fact, they're trying to bring back the sunset plate. I don't know if you saw that online. They want to bring back the blue license plate as well as the sunset plate, similar like they did on the black plate in California. Their Fox LX. That's the fastback. This car was selected by Ford to represent 2014 for their celebration of 50 years of Mustangs. 2014, of course, this year they're doing 60 years of Mustangs. You have this Cobra.
know, when we first had an R&B with the kids.
This GT350. There's our clone on the license plate. The GT500 Shelby, a more modern version. Another LX convertible. That guy just reminded me I gotta get my hat and my sunblock out, as that sun is coming up. Got one of the 4i Foxes. About a flower power. These are all magnets, so don't get too crazy. I can tell they're magnets. Might not show up as such in the video. Definitely a flower power theme going on.
Yeah. Pretty much. I had to buy my own shirt.
One of the Roush editions. Sure, we're seeing a lot of different special edition cars today. Nice 2+2.
Yeah, they go by alphabetical order. I like their dad. Connected to the dress.
I think it's nice that the shows they've spaced the cars out pretty well, which makes it easy to film. Now we get a lot of people complaining that I'm too close to the cars. It's usually because the other car is literally right up on the one that I'm filming. Obviously, I cannot walk through the next car. That's GT Coupe.
Okay, so that's probably why you have seen me before. But we usually. Oh yeah.
Like I said, I can come all the way over here. Also makes it nice for spectators. And I remember I just stopped to spray myself down with some sunblock. It's weird, I'm like still not used to like doing the sunblock this year yet. I think I mentioned last week in Vegas was the first time I broke out the sunblock this year so far. Just gotta make sure you keep your skin protected at these shows. I think it's supposed to get up to like low 80s today here. Nothing terrible. Nice break because we had all that rain, and it literally rained on the way home from Pomona last Sunday. Fortunately, it held off long enough for me to film it. So we got a GT350H Hertz Rental Racer. Pretty good looking there. So in the old days, you could rent a GT350H from Hertz. There you got this Mustang. Early one. I think we're gonna walk around, try to see if there's, so I can mix up the video a bit so it's not heavy on the Mustangs at the beginning. Obviously the majority of cars here are Mustangs.
Yeah, no one wants to do it. No loyalty.
And some of these, this is like the milestone car era. So I'll get these. If more show up later, then I'll get those as well. Here we go, we got this 63 Galaxy 427. With the 4-speed. That 65 Coupe Mustang. And a 1970 Boss 302. I see a lot of amazing rare Mustangs. Check out the first of the 2 Del Mar Good Guys videos. The indoor display, they had the whole Mustang Club of San Diego was in there. Lots of amazing cars. Yeah, GT 2+2. Onto this 70 the 351 car. I actually know the owner of this car. He knew my father very well as well. A 1970 Boss 429. Very rare and highly sought after Mustang. A 1972 Cougar convertible. With a 4-speed. This is the last year winner tent. So of course I'll start with this 55 Crown Victoria. So of course they put them in the one part where it's really hard to photograph or film. It's got the plastic on the upholstery just like grandmother's couch. It's beautiful Crown Victoria. It's like a roll right into the Bronco. Usually they have like one car, one truck, or truck-ish.
Oh, the one that was here. Yeah, they were up. They were over.
So a good little shot on the hood.
Oh man, did I have a time? Because in May, they don't have paper trip.
As promised, I'm going to bring you some of the other cars other than Mustangs for a while. Then we'll go back to the Mustangs to kind of mix it up. Paxton supercharged 57 Ford. Of course, this car we see at a lot of local shows. So earlier we saw that Crown Victoria. There's the 55 town sedan that matches it with a 272 Y block. This one is very, very yeah, 65 Falcon convertible. Cars are still rolling. It's about 8 o'clock. I think they cut off as 10, and the show goes till 3 o'clock today. And they do not let anybody leave until 3 o'clock. Here's the Pentito, the short Pinto. Notice the direction of the flames. If you know, you know. Very clean town car. This one even has the optional moonroof. So last year I bought my mother a 02 town car with a collapsed air ride, so I put springs on it, and she's been driving that. Nothing quite drives like a town car. Pinto station, a couple Pinto station wagons. This one is in Malaise brown. Brown was very popular in that era. I had a 73 Satellite sedan that was that color many years ago. It's like he likes Disneyland, as do I. The original window sticker from 1974, $3,427 for this Pinto station wagon. About a Ford Escort ZX2 coupe, a little bit faded. Another one in red. I don't think I've seen this many in one place since they were new. This is the special edition one. I know the first year of the special edition one, they were fairly rare. I think each dealer got like one. Yeah, 58 Edsel Bermuda station wagon. I believe this is the one that was owned by, it was on the Donna Reed show originally. There's the boomerang lights on the 58 wagons.
Black one you're talking about?
This is the only Edsel here so far.
Oh, it's
And the cars are still rolling in.
Go ahead and go on up to those guys up there and let them know. Good morning. Go ahead.
I got a Ford Maverick, back when they were still a car. It's got a 5.0 HO motor in it. If you've been watching the channel for quite some time, you know that I had a couple of these. About a 59 Ford Skyliner retractable. It's got the Kelsey Hayes wires. Factory air conditioning.
set it up that way, and they look on the computer and they follow that.
Oh, yeah, when they're mounted.
You're gonna make it.
Yeah, yeah, oh, that's
That's my point.
I know you meant the guy.
And they're turning the music back on. Another Cougar. As all of a sudden a lot more cars started rolling in. Grand Marquis, similar to mine. I drive mine every day.
Was that?
Grand Marquis just make a fantastic daily drivers, as do other Panther body cars. Yeah, it's 90s Crown Victoria. Town Car Executive L, the long wheelbase with the extra long back doors. You can kind of see. Got that 61 Ford we saw rolling in. It's got full roll cage. Yeah, the turbo setup on this Crown Victoria. It says Grandpa Mobile on the license plate on this one. So these Mercury Grand Marquis are great drivers.
Yeah, my other daughter's like 5. Yeah, my wife's.
Check out this Grand Marquis. Nice Fairlane 500 2-door hardtop. That's the 4-speed. Alright, so these guys got this car from one of my swap meet videos. So it's my fault that they own this car. Their custom Crown Victoria. This one's like the LX with the center console. Those are actually kind of rare. I tried to buy one of those years ago. Got a Torino GT. The very 70s paint scheme on it. 70s or 80s? I think it's more 80s. Here's a car we see a lot in Palm Springs when I go to shows out there. Final generation Thunderbird. Roadster. Yes, Ford Galaxy. Sounds like they're warming up the oldies for the sound system. So we'll probably be doing some short clips sooner rather than later onto this 67 Mercury Cougar.
Annual car show.
Got 56 Mercury.
Check. Are we good? Good.
So if you like the oldies, check out my other channel, Mike Finds Things, where we talk about music, but we don't play it. Actually, occasionally I'll play it if it's Doesn't flag for copyright. I actually did find some records this week, so I'll be doing another Mike Finds things hopefully early in the week, as I did one last week as well. Found some nice rare blues 45s. I found a few 78s. Including a copy of Shoeboom, like a really minty copy on 78, and some LPs. This time we're gonna have some classic rock LPs that I found, including Pink Floyd, Rolling Stones. What else did I find? Found Jefferson Airplane, The Who, Elvis Costello, and Elvis Presley. So we got both Elvises. So that should be a good video once I make it this week. This 55 Ford with the Y block and the oil bath air cleaner.
So far, I've only counted, including mine, about 4 Wimbledon white Fords here.
Yeah, more Mustangs coming in.
I also want to let you know that starting at 8 o'clock this morning.
They're cool, Maverick. I will be the first to admit I should not have sold that second Maverick I had. That was a fantastic little car. Yeah, 61 Sunliner convertible. Got the 390 FE. That's their first FE. Those are the 427s. All right, so not our first FE of the video. It was the rear Ford Camaro. Which I didn't know they made a few of those. I think the guy works here. That's why he was able to drive in. That's a different show. That's pretty much every other show. All right, I'll give you this Cortina. First English Ford. This is one my dad would have really liked. He was really into English Fords. In fact, he grew up in England. Born in America, but grew up in England. Here's something Italian for you that's Ford powered, a Di Tommaso Pantera. Of course, he's had the 351. And there it is.
Right up in that area there.
And we'll right into my buddy Scott's car. This is a Ford LTD. It's been featured in magazines and whatnot over the years. Of course, he goes to Radwood and Malays with days with it every year as well. Most years. I think he made Radwood this year.
There's that. There's a guy with the Falcon GTHO replica, and then there's the lime green.
So you got this minty 79 Thunderbird. I actually had one of these years ago. I had a Heritage Edition, sort of the butterscotch yellow color. Original window sticker on this one, 9,960. So that is, look how many options this one had. That's a loaded car. So you got the moonroof. As in mine, it's got an 8-track. I can't read it from here, so we'll call it a mystery 8-track. Got Fairlane GTA 1966. Ford Fiesta, a 1953 Ford Victoria with a flathead, 2-carb setup.
And he had a 68 GT, not XR7, GT, but it was a 390. Right. So I told him, man, you know, when you go down that thing is, I'm going to go, this is the 80s, I'm not going to give you any more.
Nice little Fairlane.
Went home, got my dad, went back and bought it. What happened was,
Check out this 63 Fairlane Squire station wagon. And the owners are back there. They are viewers of the channel. I was just talking to them for a while. I was switching batteries. Literally something you just don't see. See, we've got the planking lines.
Go down the street and I pull over to the side and shut it off. I went up to the hood. Tom goes, "What's wrong?" And I'm like,
I said, I can't imagine there's too many of these left in existence.
started doing this and then went in and
Of
fired
course,
it up
usually
and
you'll
said,
see the Country Squire, the full size, but not the Fairlane variety. And there's Cougar. This one's a 68. It's our car, which I didn't have to let go of, was that 68 I had.
"You got the thing," and we couldn't get one.
That one needed a full restoration,
Frank
and
goes, "I'll fix him." He goes,
being
"No,
a
no
factory
problem."
sunroof car, it kind of deserved it, and I just
So, you know, we go out drinking
did
over
not
there
see
and
myself having the funds to do it. The original 64 Galaxy. And our Fairlane. So it's made for going fast. I've seen a couple cars come in that look like they were for the drag racing. Usually they have like a whole pit area set up out here. So we'll see if that's setting up a little later on. Falcon station wagon. It's got a 200-inch 6 for reliability. Those things are great engines. I've actually seen this rolling down the freeway before. How about a Ford Probe? Since the turbo, so it's the GT. My uncle had one of these in gray back when they were new. Yeah, this one's the GT. Got a Ford Focus. This is the SVT model. I'm surprised these didn't catch on more in the United States. I know they were popular in Europe. Got a 40 Deluxe 2-door sedan. Our 55 Ford. I don't think we've seen a 56 yet today. Had a 57 earlier. work our way over to the pickup trucks. Side camper special 250 variety. The original Ford Lightning pickup, back when it was still gas powered and you could actually tow with it. I get some hate mail for that one. Very, very, very nice example. I'm gonna breeze through these trucks. They're parked mirror to mirror. This is not too bad. We can get in between this one. Got 91. That's F-150. There we got some Broncos. So again, these are mirror to mirror. Huh, this one reminds me of somebody. There's the dent side. Yeah, this flare side F-150. Another flare side. Okay, the music is back on again. Got a second gen Econoline.
If I don't buy something, I just want to go
There's another one I really didn't wish I had to sell when I did, my yellow one. I said I probably should have only one van, so I kept the Dodge as it has working air conditioning.
Do you know who has one?
Very clean bump side. Ford Ranger pickup. I think just about everyone either owned a Ford Ranger. It's got like a turbo, what, 2.3. I think everyone's either owned one of these or known someone who owned one of these. Actually had a Ranger with a flatbed on the back for a little while. Also bought and sold a few of them years ago. This is the newer Ford Maverick, the pickup truck variety. I always thought they're going to reuse the name. They should have done what it originally was, which was kind of like almost like a budget sporty car for those who couldn't step up to the Mustang. It also makes it harder when you're searching for Maverick parts for the old Maverick. The new ones are out. Ask me how I know. I finally got a Model A. Is this the first Model A or Model 2 we've seen today? F-100 pickup for $429.
All right, Classic Industries. On the market, and back in the day, if you wanted to buy a Cobra, it would be later.
You get something that big?
Cobra.
Yeah. Talk about fucking catfish sandwiches.
But you can for a fraction of the price.
So very clean F-150.
I won't. And then we have JBA Racing. JBA Racing's been around for a really long time. So if you want to put some nice racing headers on your vehicle, check out JBA Racing. They do like diorama
Ford
museum to have
flatbed.
the time and the history. And they have some pinball machines.
A flathead. Flatbed with a flathead.
They have like a soda shop in there for all detailed out how it was back in the day. So the Lions Automobile was you're kind of towards the 60th anniversary event.
Yeah, 68 Shelby. The GT500.
They always bring some really high-end vehicles to our show, and yeah, like once again, bring your camera because you want to take some pictures of that. And talk to them about modifying your vehicle because they've done it, man. Let me tell you. Rally Innovations.
64 Sunbeam Tiger. Horse power.
And we also have like a whole celebrity row out there.
British car with an American V8.
I'm not sure what it's Vortex Superchargers.
Alright, nobody knows who they are or where they came from, but there's one at every car show. Yes, it's your 90s car show throwback of the day. It's the Crybaby doll. Or this 65 Galaxy convertible. So literally one at every car show.
It'd be right after the national anthem, so if you're not 45.
64 and a half convertible Mustang. So we're back in the milestone area. This one's got the 260. The early ones had the 260 Windsor.
And he is putting a show on for you. He's got it set up so he can put
There's some of the cars that showed up a little late.
You can see yellow Mustang.
Yeah, this 1962 Mercury. This car is gorgeous. It's definitely a vehicle you don't see very often. This one's an S55.
You can go there. We have our tech staff there. They will inspect your vehicle, make sure it's safe to race. So we are getting ready. 45. We'll do the national anthem, and we'll have a driver's tour.
Got some super performance Cobras.
And see the cars. That was cool. I mean, we enjoyed that. But now,
They see all the hot cars and they talk about all the hot cars and they're like, well, how do we express that? How do we make this happen? Yeah, so what happened was is we wanted to make that happen for everybody. We wanted to give people a chance to let that energy out. Because you're looking at the hot cars, look at the supercharger, that's got 1,000 horsepower on this thing. And you're like, well, you know, we do our show. Got all that pent up energy for the day. But now you can just get all that energy out. You can come right here, put your car on the track, the whole put up or shut up kind of thing going on, and show what you got, and do some brick matching, whatever you're going to do. And this facility over there,
Shelby GT350.
we have now this experience in the back, and we plan on doing a ride and drive situation in the future. So we're always trying to do something more for the fans who enjoy coming to Fabulous Fords forever. You know, we're always trying to keep you guys happy and give you an experience that you will remember and share with your kids.
some of your friends haven't come out, and they're waiting to hear from you as to what the show is like.
427 Galaxy. 64.
Out here, you're going to happen. Again, if you ever went to the branch, we're going to have drivers between 9:45. So make sure you're here for that hour and staging. If you're going to race cars, you have to go to 10 after you register to race.
Nope, we're packed. You know what?
Or the modern Mustangs.
We
Got
sold
the
out drivers
Mandalorian
in
theme
a month
going
and a
on
half.
here.
How many cars do we have?
We have
Baby
about
Yoda.
68 cars today to be drag racing today. Yeah. And then standing right behind us are...
Yesterday I was at the Mopar show and there was a Charger that was Darth Vader themed.
Making this happen for you guys today.
So I'll have to bring you the Mandalorian.
So make sure you guys give them a
As
thumbs
May
up
the
if you
4th
see them,
is
because,
coming up, Star Wars
without
Day.
them, we can't have this happen.
So I'll be filming a car show at Riverside Show and Go.
All whose work in the automotive industry is involved in motorsports and automotive type activities.
Well, thank you very much. You were there.
You can check out the wrap on this one. It's got like a carbon fiber
This other lady was
drip
here,
wrap.
promoting the show, and
But that was,
what a great day! What a great show!
it's got the
I'm
color
so
change
happy
on it.
to be a Ford enthusiast.
Hopefully it shows up in the video. I think I'm getting close on an hour of footage already, and there's still a lot of ground to make up. So we're gonna do a walkthrough of the Mustang some more. Focus in on some of the more interesting things.
You got an award this year from the federal government for your achievements.
I also want to cover maybe some of the
Yeah,
pits
that's
over
a
with the
lifetime
drag
presidential
racing.
achievement award for over 5,000 hours volunteer service. Been going to high school for 20 years. And
You still haven't gotten out.
you know what? Listen, you're right. Hey, cool cars, man. You know, I started at 16 years old at a
I
289.
think they're even doing like test rides on like an autocross type course with the new Mustangs.
And I'll just tell you
5.0 notch.
guys with cool cars getting cool chicks.
I actually wanted to buy one of these new when they were closing them out right before the SN95s. So I didn't buy one back then, so years later I said, okay, I want a convertible Fox body.
And
This one's actually a Mercury
vehicle
Capri.
to walk around.
Of course, for a few years they had these that was their version of the Fox body Mustang.
It's a little something out there, a little something for people to go check out.
Am I allowed to do it? Ford Mustang.
Oh, it's an amazing car.
Oh, it handles fabulous.
It is the best handling.
Yes.
Put that in perspective. It has more horsepower in a four-cylinder than the original Chevy.
Fox convertible. So eventually I would like to redo mine. I know it's just like a nice original car. It's showing signs of wear. Mine has 88,000 on it. So this one's very, very sharp looking.
Okay.
Great videos.
Oh, thanks. We got another Mercury Capri Fox body. So it has a for sale sign, just as make offer. I'll see if I can bring it around the other side. We're getting close to the Mustang booth, and they have their own music playing over there, so I got to be a little bit careful with that. Okay, there's the info, 562 number.
I have to go do that ride drive. There's one, right? There's one, I don't know if you see it.
Got a Fox body Cobra. Don't see these very often. This one's in that teal color, which you don't see very often either. Their 5.0 notch.
Racing champion Joey Hearn. That's right. The one who did the chance to talk to her and meet her today. She is celebrating, you know, being a woman in racing, breaking all kinds of records like this NASCAR
Shelby.
very successfully. Rick Titus, also the 6th generation 2015 and 2023 Mustang Chief Designer. And Kamal Keurig.
That's cool, Mach 1.
And let's see what that is.
Sitting on the slot mags.
Is Camilo Pardo has created this nice commemorative special souvenir card that all these celebrities will be signing for you. Ted Ryan, Ford's corporate historian, will be on hand to share some interesting stories, and hopefully I'll get him here in the booth so he can share some of the stories with you. At noon, we're going to have a 15-minute break from the racing, so that all the workers here on the track will be able to. We have
Very nice 69.
States, California,
Mach 1.
Nevada, New Mexico, Oregon, and Washington.
Well, that's the chrome on this one.
So once again, we have milestone vehicles out there celebrating 85 years of Mercury, 65 years of Galaxy, 60 years of Mustang, and when you check out our merchandise booth down there, like I said earlier today,
Right, Fox
there
notch.
are no extraordinary prices on anything
5.0.
out there. So you want to get a shirt, you want to get an umbrella, you want to get something.
This one's the
reasonably
Gia
priced.
edition.
Pins from all the different generations
Gia or
of the
Gia?
show so far. If
Gia.
you want to collect pins, we have them there for just a few dollars each.
It's warm. Allowed to mispronounce things.
Go check that out. Don't forget to get your goodie bag. You're in the show, you get a chance to get a goodie bag. Inside a goodie bag is some commemorative coins. Yeah, I didn't mention that before until right now. There's 60th anniversary commemorative coins, and you get one because you signed up for the car show. So make sure that you use your QR code.
Guess we're going to start the drag racing in a few minutes. The California Special coupe we saw earlier. Like that was behind this guy. It was on a trailer. I was coming in this morning. I got here about 6 o'clock. They didn't open the gates till 7. I was kind of surprised. I was only about 10th car back in line. She got the wheels on this one. Our California Special 68. I used to find these all the time back when, and I think they're all gone now. This very, very, very rare car.
If you're in the booth, hey, if you're in the booth, they don't have one for you.
68 Shelby GT 350
before you can run.
Mustang.
I'll get one once in a while when I'm in a spot rack. Right there.
So unfortunately, I'm going to have to speed it up a little bit.
Get ready. We are about to start racing action. You need
Got
to
the
be with your
inline
vehicle. If your car's in the staging
6.
lanes, you need to be with your vehicle. No car may go down the track without a driver.
Got a 68 coupe. It's the only other Mustang I ever owned was a 68 coupe. And I got it home. I bought it for $1,200. Got it running. Had a rod knock, and I sold it. I went to New Zealand. And I always wish I'd have held on to it and got the motor rebuilt, but I did not. So it's the only 2 Mustangs I ever owned was that, and of course the one I'm driving today, the Fox body. All right, so I took a nice little break. Grabbed a sandwich I packed. So I will say my grandmother actually had a 66 Mustang, new, in 66. So supposedly the story goes, I don't remember the car, because I guess in the early 70s they took it to get the oil changed and the place didn't put the oil back in it. And so they no longer had a 66 Mustang after that. And then she wound up getting a 1969 Ford Galaxy used, the sport coupe, kind of a little bit of a fastback on it with a 390. And years later I did wind up with that car, but by then it was in really poor condition. But I always say, like, if that hadn't happened with the oil change, I might have gotten a 66 Mustang instead of that Galaxy. And very likely I would have restored that car since it was my grandmother's.
That World's Fair was a lot of pioneering
that was
technology.
the grandmother on my mother's side. The grandfather on my father's side
they put a flue in
had
there so that you could
a
use the,
69
it's a small world.
Shelby GT 500 convertible. He was an executive at Columbia Pictures, and he was a big guy like me, and supposedly they bought him a Mercedes SL and he did not fit in it. And he wound up, my dad was like, hey, well, you should get a Shelby Mustang. So he did in 69. And I guess my dad liked to borrow that car for some reason, as the story goes. That's what my dad used to always say. Unfortunately, they sold that car back in the 1980s. Otherwise, I might have wound up with that car. Actually, let's face it, that's a very, very expensive car now. So those are kind of the Mustangs that were in my family. One rare, probably not, one not so rare. The 66 that my grandmother had. I'm guessing it was just a I think it was just a standard coupe from what I understand.
All right, here we go. Mustangs.
Of course, I had a lot of friends in high school. Two of my friends had matching 67 black coupes, and they were like really good friends and had matching cars, which is kind of weird. And of course, I had various friends in the Navy who had Mustangs, including new Fox bodies at the time. And one bought a 4-cylinder model, and we gave him a lot of grief as to why he didn't buy the 5.0. Somewhere I got a picture of the GT 500 convertible that my grandfather had with him in it. If I can find it, maybe I'll do it as a community post on YouTube. So the story on that car is that he brought it home. He fired it up for my grandmother, and she says, "I'm not riding in that car." And then my grandmother never rode in the car. Apparently, he wasn't the safest driver as well. Another GTCS California special
Just got done signing up to ride in the 2024 Mustang.
in red. I actually tried to buy one of these off of a old lady in my neighborhood growing up. Had one that was a little bit beat up. I don't know whatever happened to that car. Hopefully it got saved eventually.
It was such a cool car. Pinto alongside him here in the right-hand section. Taillights on that.
This here restored 2+2.
Fast forward, fair lane. Could this be a low ET vehicle? Right goes green. He gets in. He gets out. After a stripe.
I respect that.
Got a 70 Mach 1.
And make it look like that.
If this to shift to pedestrians past the intersection. He digs in with the line. Picking up the pace. He slowed down. You may not have had a rear drive button. All right, we're going to break the parade of cars back
Another
down
Fox
the
Body
track.
GT.
So it's an opportunity to wander away for a second. We're going to have about 10, 15 cars coming down the track.
Like they're shuffling things around.
Hello, everybody. This is Stacy B, and I'm going to come out and meet you people all there at the drag racing bleachers right now. We're going to be, let's see, I'm working my way out. I'm coming out of the timing tower. You're going to see me on the left-hand side, and I'm bringing our new promotions person.
See how the wrap on this one. I'm not even sure if the camera's even going to do this thing justice. It changes color, does everything else, reflects the sun, it cooks dishes. It'll shave your beard. No, I'm just kidding. It'll do anything. No, it's a very interesting wrap. That is absolutely wild.
I can tell you this, you have low ET.
And a wide body with the Grim Reaper down the side. Just gonna roll into the next car.
Corn pickup moves out first.
This one's pretty wild as well. Check it out. He's got the look at the supercharger through the glass panel on the hood.
927 to 1104. Now I want you to notice Jan's towing service, the official tower here, Irwindale Drive Strip. It's a Chevrolet.
Oh, the crazy wrap on it.
On the late model Shelby.
Yeah, so Bob Beck is announcing the drag racing.
That way, a perfect reaction time trips in.
He does announcing at a lot of car shows and drag race events.
733 through 774.
In fact, he'll be doing Road Kings, I'm sure, again this year.
All right, we have a white Mustang with an SVT license plate parked at A2. You are parked in an area you're not supposed to be in. You need to move it. He comes out and runs it.
I may finish this line and go walk around the vendor slash pit area for a while just to break things up a little bit. See how this pink Mustang. They had a pink Challenger convertible yesterday at Woodley. A 69 convertible, 351 car with a 4-speed. And a Nixon sticker. Nice V8 coupe. She got the pony interior. Like I said, I'm going to finish off this row here and then head over, see what's over in the pits.
Take on the Fox Body Mustang notchback. How many of you remember the Highway Patrol notchback Mustangs? CHP had black and white Mustang notchback.
Well, very original looking GT350 Shelby. This one looks like it's never been resprayed. You never see them in this kind of condition. So I will bring this one to you. Plus with mag wheels on it. Got a 1970 Boss 302. Again, very original looking. It's like the back of this quarter might have been repainted. It's shinier than the rest of the car, but definitely a survivor. Oh, into the 69 Mach 1. Again, this one appears to be an original unrestored example as well. Just fantastic. Okay, we got the GT350H.
The Mustang is the last of the pony cars still available. Wheels come up in the air. Straight to back up. That is right by 97.
Very clean Fox body Cobra. Of course, these were right at the end of the Fox body run. Now they are highly collectible.
Is back.
I was going to.
Got a Mustang 2. This is a Mach 1 Mustang 2.
Let me get the door for you so you can get that avocado.
Oh, yeah, we'll get the inside. We'll get the 70s-ness here. Orange kind of screams at you on this one. That's what you call bright orange. It's the kind of thing you see at SEMA. Lifted truck. There's like a whole section outside at SEMA. It's just trucks like this. This guy's even from Nevada, so he's probably had this at SEMA.
goes 627, uncharacteristically slow.
This is the Eddie Motorsports booth in the vendor area. The Fox GT. Looks like they started with the interior. Bump side off-road rig. As soon as I get back to the drag racing, I'll be able to film more cars over that way. Actually, I'm going to get you the pits after I do some of these vendor cars. This is the Classic Industries booth. We'll start with this Comet. So it is still inline 6 powered. Of course, the Mustang. Little bump side short bed, F100. Here's some of the cars over here in the pits. Not a Cobra. Looks like they're back drag racing again. Here we got a V8 Pinto, and he's been up and down the track a few times already today. So we had a Pinto Coupe drag car, now we got a Pinto station wagon, just to balance things out with the V8 swapped in. So the Antique Nationals are rescheduled to May 26th. Well, they were supposed to be last Sunday, but it was postponed due to rain right here at Irwindale. So it's postponed to May 26th. I'm filming 2 days of Santa Maria before that. And the night of May 26th, I'm supposed to go to a concert. So I will see how I feel that morning. So that's a maybe on the list for me. So later in the year, they'll have Nitro Revival on here, which I've filmed a few times. That one's a lot of fun. A lot of amazing historic drag cars come out for that one. We had a Fairlane drag car. Actually, there's quite a few Pintos that are racing today as well. So I know this beautiful Mustang is racing it today, this GT Coupe. I think with the amount of cars in the pits, I'm guessing these guys are getting their money's worth in passes today. You know, the 5.0 notches and a 5.0 fastback. Like I said, I tried to buy a 93 notch 5.0 5-speed, and back when. I didn't have any credit back then, so I wound up not getting one way back when. But now I've got the 5.0 convertible, so all is well.
23.
I want that they're running this bump side.
some action to happen.
Yeah, that's not flat. That's curvy. Yep. I don't think. We say that's a flat. No way.
A single red cam 427. Nice custom 64 Galaxy. Okay, I believe this one's from the Peterson Museum. We're in the Peterson booth right now. A supercharged GT350 Shelby Mustang.
Big Ford G. Pops the front wheels up just a little bit, heads on track.
Alright, so now we're back in the rest of the Mustang section.
CNC, I don't know why he's hiding it.
I'm doing my best to mix this video up as much as I can. I'm just going to shoot most of it, the rest of it walk around style, as I'm already, this video is already quite lengthy. Tina 69 fastback.
I didn't notice it.
Somebody couldn't wait till next month for Long Beach Swap Meet. They had to turn on their car alarm. The official meeting call of the Long Beach Swap Meet. Kind of a neat fastback. Seriously, folks, do anyone really respond to car alarms other than turn that darn thing off? Video needs more Mustang 2 in it, so we'll bring you this one. That's right, like Vanilla Ice, he's rolling in my 5.0. The Highway Patrol themed convertible.
Baby boy.
Well, it's Ford powered at least. This Jeep Rat Rod. If you like the Rat Rods, check out the Rat City Ruckus videos from last week. I did the Friday night party at Welder Up as well as the main show on Saturday. Lots of really interesting vehicles in that one. It's just some of these early Broncos that are here. I didn't realize these were over here until just now, because I probably would have mixed it in a little bit better. I'll just do a quick walkthrough on here. You got a new Bronco. This guy joined the wait list. My sister bought the Bronco Sport, you know, the small one that's not as cool, and she had to wait for hers. So it tells you how popular the new Broncos is. The bigger Bronco, like I guess the waiting list is even crazier.
Oh gosh.
And she actually loves hers, even though it's the little one. I know they quoted a much longer wait time for the larger version. You got the 2-tank option for heading out into the desert regions.
Yeah, you're praying. Wait till they get you in the car. Can you take them?
One that's for sale. For them swap meet rules, check the date of the video. There actually wasn't a lot of vehicles in the swap meet yesterday at the Mopar show, and like 2 of them had sold, so they must have been pretty good deals. This one for Baja Racing. I got a 59 Ford. Nicely restored. This is like a base model. This is the custom series. I used to drive around a 59 Fairlane 2-door hardtop years ago. I always really liked that car. Mine had the 352. Got a super clean 89 Mercury Grand Marquis. Had a Mercury XR 4CI. German Ford. Bright yellow Torino GT.
Yeah, she has the original mom and dad. So they have 4, and I was lucky to get.
Where they're offering people test rides in a Mustang around this course. All right, that's going to wrap things up here at Irwindale Speedway for Fabulous Fords Forever for 2024. Next week, we're off to Chino for the corn feed run. I believe that's going to be my only video next week. Following weekend, I'm going to try to get 2 videos up early in May. So always check the tentative list, which will be in the comments section shortly after the video post. It outlines everything I'm planning on hitting. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Leave a comment as to what your favorite car was. And until next time, I'll be seeing you.